Alright, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ghost Bear and we are playing Gunfire Reborn today. I'm just new to this game. Some friends of mine mentioned it to me, told me it was a good game, and I've been playing it a little bit here, and it's actually quite a fun game. It's a roguelike first-person shooter style game that has several different heroes that you can play. As you play it, you unlock more of them. So you start off with this cat. His name's the Crown Prince, and he has several abilities. And then as you progress, you unlock this dog guy, and then this bird fellow, and then there's a tiger guy that you can unlock, a bunny girl, and a turtle guy. So they're all different in the way they play the game and have different play styles. They all have different abilities that are unique to them. So it's very fun. So I think I'll select the cat and we'll play an adventure as if we were just starting out. So when you start off, you get the cat only, and you play through the tutorial, and then you'll get to a point where you can choose this new adventure. You can't choose any of these other things first, and you just go on your first adventure. And then once you complete that, then all the rest of this stuff opens up after you go through an adventure. So we'll go to a new adventure, and there's difficulties here. So because I've played a little bit, I'm going to go to Elite, but when you start off, you would do a normal, and then once you beat a normal run, then you can get to Elite, and then once you beat Elite, then you can get to Nightmare, and so on as you go down. Reincarnation is the next one, but I haven't beaten Nightmare, so technically on my own I haven't beaten any of these. My son, who's actually really good at this game and has played a lot more, he got me into an Elite run and we beat it, and that gave me the Nightmare difficulty. But I haven't beaten an Elite run on my own yet, so we'll see how we can do this time. So we will click start and see how we go. So the way this game works is, like I said, it's a first-person shooter and it's a roguelike. So as you progress through the game, you get new abilities, but the game is randomized levels. The abilities you get are randomized, and so you just have to kind of build your character as best you can to go as far as you can. And it's a lot of fun. So everybody starts off with this cheesy gun that has unlimited ammo called the Foundry. But when you first start off, there's this treasure chest here, and normally you can't open this until you get a feat. But when you do get the feat, or talent, I think it's called, yeah, the talent. When you get the talent for it, you can open it up, and it'll give you 3 random guns that you can take into the mission with you. So like these are, but I'm not going to take any of them, but those are just some of the guns that you can get. This Illusion is a very good gun. It's an automatic shotgun. Concealed ammo is not too great. It's an SMG that's not too bad. The Cavalry is just your standard assault rifle that fires a 3-round burst. It's not too bad. Not great, not terrible. It's a decent gun, but I'll go in without one, and we'll go from there. What? Enemies have my blue health bar is my shield, and then my green health is my health. Enemies have red health or blue health, or go up. Oops, I accidentally hit my special ability. The cat has grenades that he throws. Alright, so then as you go through the game, everything, sometimes guns will drop. So, like this is a submachine gun, it's called Angelicora. And if you look in the listing of it, they all have special abilities that they do. So this damage type converts to lightning damage, so this gun does lightning damage, which is really good because lightning has a chance of dealing shock. And then it also, projectiles does plus 0.2 for every enemy killed, resets after reload. So for every enemy you kill with this gun, you get an additional projectile that it fires, or a 0.2 of an additional projectile, but it resets after you reload, which with this gun isn't the greatest because it reloads really quickly. It's got an insane rate of fire. Whoa, I gotta get back. Whoa, my shield broke. Let's throw a grenade. That purple ball that I just threw was nice. Oh, that guy can't die. That little thing above his head means he's immortal until that goes away. So now, as you can see, my blue health shield is coming back. So now I've got full shield again. So these little things are grenades. So down in the bottom corner, you'll see I have little green things with the number 5 over top of the Q down in the bottom right hand corner. That means I have 5 grenades that I can throw, and the most I can have right now is 5, so I can't pick this up. But if I were to throw a grenade, then I pick that up and now I have 5 again. So now this is a chest that you get at the end of every area for a portal. When you open it up, you get some goodies, and then you get this goblet, which allows you to get your first of your powers. So you get to choose one of these 3 powers to continue on, and as you go, each power gets better, and it's random which ones you get. So like Elemental Rage, plus 30% damage to enemies affected by any elemental effect. So this is a very good skill on the cat because he wants to do a lot of elemental damage and elemental effects. His grenades do an elemental effect on their own, so they're very strong. So I think I will take that one. So when you click here, when you tab, you can go to your hero, and these are your different Ascensions that you can get. So I got this one, Elemental Rage, which the first level of it gives 30% damage, increased damage, second level 60, and then 120, so it's a very good skill to have. Another one is Wildfire, which increases your rate of fire after killing an enemy. Energy Echo, your energy orb, which is that ball that I throw out if I hit my E, does the same elemental damage as your weapon, so it's helpful to give that an elemental effect, so that's a decent one to get. And then you have your Pyro Dominance, Acid Dominance, and Electro Dominance, which are just increases to your fire damage, corrosion damage, and lightning damage. There's 3 elemental damages: lightning, fire, and acid. And the cat is really good at applying elemental damage. Then your smoke one is for your grenades. So backpack expansion increases the amount of smoke grenades you get. So you get plus 4, plus 8, and plus 12. The level 3 one, you recover 1 grenade every 3 that you throw, or every 2 that you throw. Hex Smoke, this is a really good one. Enemies affected by your smoke grenades deal less damage and take more damage, so it's a very good one to have, especially the first level. It doesn't scale as well as the initial one, but the first one of this is very good to have. Elemental Shield is great, that whenever you throw a grenade, you get an increase to your shield for a couple of seconds, so it's very handy to have. Toxic Smoke increases the smoke grenade base damage, which is okay, but it's not 100% necessary. It depends if you want to focus on getting your smoke grenades up. Acidic Explosion gives your any enemy affected by your smoke grenade will explode and deal more damage after they die, so it's kind of helpful. And then Smoke Genius increases the length of time that your smoke grenades deal damage, and increases the frequency of their damage that they take while they're under the effect. And then your Orb is your secondary skill, that E, that locks somebody in place and does some damage to them. So that's this, your E, your Energy Orb. So it's got a cooldown of 11.7 seconds, and this is my smoke grenades. So it tells you right now, upon contact deals 600 damage and freezes enemies in its blast area for 2 seconds. So like this one, change duration, increases how long it holds the enemies for. Blinding Sphere increases the explosion radius, and freeze and manipulation effects will bypass any barrier. Interesting. Power Source gives you an additional charge of your energy orb, so you can throw 2, and then 3, and then 6. Energy Bolt increases the damage of your energy orb, and the chance of it exploding twice. Energy Blade increases your weapon damage on hit, and deals damage to enemies around the target after casting an orb. So when you throw out an orb, you get 300 bonus weapon damage, and deal 50% damage to enemies adjacent to the initial one. So once you throw out your orb, you get a big boost of damage from your weapon. So that's good if you're using like a launcher or a sniper rifle, because you can throw out an energy ball and then get a big boost of damage from your next shot, which is really powerful. And then Advanced Shield increases your shield recharge rate and decreases shield recovery delay. So there, that's sounds really good, but it's not as good as it sounds. So and then your weapons, you can have 2 weapons and then your base weapon. So this is what I was saying, when you have, this is my gun does lightning damage, and then it increases my projectiles. And then each gun uses a different type of ammo, so normal ammo, large ammo, and special ammo. So you want to try to have 2 different guns that use 2 different ammos at the beginning, because sometimes you can start running out of ammo as you go. So alright, so now that I've kind of explained that, we'll get back to this run. Switch to my... See, that guy had yellow health? That's armor, so it's kind of like a shield, but it's kind of different. So now this guy is a craftsman, so you can visit him, and he will, for a fee, you collect copper as you go throughout the game, and for a fee he'll enhance your weapon, so he'll make it better. So it'll enhance the weapon damage, so it goes from 69 to 78 damage. And they usually have 2 enhancements each time, and as you increase it, it increases by 100 copper each time up until it costs 600, and then they always cost 600 after that. So, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use this weapon for too long, so I don't want to upgrade it just yet. Also, it's really nice to sometimes shoot these things, because they can drop ammo, they can drop health buns sometimes. Alright, now this is a red chest, and there's a red chest usually in every level. Sometimes they're hidden, and what they do is they give you random effects. So please make a wish. So I want an amazing inscription. Get a cursed scroll and replace a random non-exclusive inscription on selected weapon with an exclusive inscription. So exclusive inscriptions are very good for the weapon, and so you would replace a random non on your weapon, but you get a cursed scroll, and cursed scrolls are always give you a negative effect. And then this is I want a deadly weapon, so you gain a cursed scroll and you get a random weapon with an inscription on it. Or I want to make my weapon more powerful, get a cursed scroll and upgrade the weapon's level by +3. So that that's actually not too bad. But I don't feel like getting a curse scroll right now, and I don't need a random weapon, so I'll just leave it and won't utilize it. But those chests always have something random that you can do with your. So now this, because that demonic aura thing popped up, that means every enemy in this round will explode after they die. Here comes another guy. One thing you want to remember too is always try to headshot people if you can. Alright, Frenzied Shark. Fires a bouncing grenade. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that weapon, so I'll pass on it. And then these now are Occult Scrolls. So, this is Advanced Depot. Minus 15% weapon damage, but use reserve ammo first rather than the magazine when shooting. So that means if you have this, you never have to reload your weapon, which is actually probably very good with this weapon, because it that's actually really good with this weapon, because I get additional projectiles with everyone that I kill, and it refreshes on reload, but now I don't ever reload. Failed it? Yeah, cool. Okay. Alright, so this thing. Right off the bat, you won't be able to go into these, but once you get a feat, you can shoot these, and they open up a portal to a vault. But I want to get my thing. So again, the goblets let you get one of these. So, the advanced shield, I'm not a fan of. It's not great. The acidic explosion, I'm again not a fan of either. And electro dominance, this is actually good because our weapon does lightning damage. So that'll increase our lightning damage on our gun. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might go back. You can always go back in your levels to where you've been, and I'm gonna go back and upgrade this weapon now. Upgrade it, because having that scroll will definitely increase the damage that this does. So it's worth it to upgrade it now. Alright, so let's go into the vault. So there's always a treasure chest at the end of the vault. Oh, this is a trap vault, so you have to dodge these balls and not get hit like I just did. Through. Whoa. Shift, by the way, is a little short dash that you get, which is very helpful. And there, I made it through. So there's a chest here that I can open, and it gives me another occult scroll. So this one, rational compensation, plus 80% skill damage every time you purchase from a peddler will minus 5 skill damage. Okay, so if you don't plan on buying stuff from a peddler, this is actually not too bad. So that skill damage is your grenades or your E. So it gives me 80% extra damage on my grenades and my E. green ammo. I'm starting to run out. There we go. Got some more green ammo. That's always good. Another vault. Those guys, when they drop those boxes, they explode, so you don't want to hit by them. Chuck that out there. Alright, so I want to go back and go into that vault to get another chest. Sounds like a new boss. Whoa, okay. Shield broke. Don't want to get hit. Let my shield recharge. Go. Killed that little boss. Okay, so he dropped. Ooh, Dash has 3 charges. That's really good. And I'll grab the bow. Now, what's in this chest? Okay, so some chests will give you a choice of 3, so you have to pick between one of them. So, Rock Hard Determination, 50% damage while stationary, gradually decreasing to 0 for 4 seconds. So anytime you stand still. Flesh and Bones, convert shield and armor to HP, and 4% max HP. That's not good for me. I like having my shield. Advanced Joggers. 50% dash cooldowns. Ooh, that one's really good. So, I don't want to be standing still with this guy, and I like having my shield because it returns rather than HP, and it's easier to recover your shield. So I will go with this one, because that will give me faster dash and more dash cooldown. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, the game next goblet. Ooh, both of these are really good. Wildfire's great. The extra damage from lightning damage would be good, but I think the wildfire's great. After killing an enemy affected by elemental effect, you gain a 40% wildfire rate of fire boost. That's really good. You'll notice a difference in my rate of fire when I kill someone. It's quite... hear that so much more. Deafening mortar. I don't want that. That's a launcher that fires a series of grenades. So let's go with this. See this, I'm gonna do this one. You lose a certain percentage of your current HP and you can gain some copper, so I'll go with that. Now this guy over here is the peddler, and he normally sells stuff that you can get. Like he sells a couple of random weapons, he'll give you health, ammo, and grenade refills, or whatever you happen to use. And they're all, these three are always standard, and then these, the weapons are random, and then I have an ability that lets him give me an Occult Scroll, which is also random. But I don't want this, and plus I've got, in my Occult Scrolls, I've got this, which gives me the 80% skill damage, but anytime I buy from a peddler, I lose 5% skill damage. And I cannot discard this, so I don't want to buy from the peddler. I want to just keep that 80% as much as I can. Using this because I'm running out of ammo with my thunderclap gloves. Those are very good. Oh, and I died. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a revival. Almost out of ammo for this. Okay, I really need some green ammo. You only get one revival per round. There's some more green ammo. Can't jump to that. Maybe I won't get the Thunderclap glove because it's green ammo as well. Like I said, you don't usually want to have the same kind of ammo types on your guns because it makes it another horseman. Love. Get my enemy. back. Whoa. Whoa, I'm gonna die here. Yeah. Alright, so that's how the game's played. And as you play, so I'll escape and quit. As you play, you get additional soul essence. I actually lost 8 from what I started with because I revived. And you get to see how much damage you dealt throughout the game, how many things you go to, and then you can go to your talent tree. And as you get available, you'll be able to add more talents. You'll start off with nothing, and you'll slowly add to your talent trees as you gain soul essence from going through the missions. And as you level, you'll be able to unlock additional things. And like I said, this is where you start unlocking characters. So once you get to level 5, every time you put a talent into a point, you gain a level. So you start at level 1, and then you add points to a talent, and you go up in levels. So you get the dog at 25, you get the bird at 40, you get the tiger at 55, and then once you complete the talent tree, then you can start using your soul essence to unlock the 2 other people. The rabbit, she unlocks with 400, and the turtle is 600, so it's quite a lot of additional stuff. So I think I'll unlock this for the cat. So these ones are just your straight talents that you unlock for your hero. So for the cat, you get less cooldown for your energy orb, increased max shield, larger smoke bomb radius, recover 5% of shield for each energy orb hit, and for each 10% shield loss, you get +5 shield recovery and recovery interval. So that helps you with survivability. For the dog, he gets increased ammo capacity, additional health, more damage on his explosive grenade, more percentage health while dual wielding, because the dog, that's his special ability. Instead of throwing out a bomb, he can press E and he can use both of his special guns at the same time. And then advanced dual wielding increases all damage while dual wielding. And then the bird, his leap, if it doesn't hit anyone, the cooldown is reduced by 50%. That's his E is his leap. He leaps forward and does an AoE damage. He gets additional health and armor, and he can recover armor from his shots. And then his leap damage increases, and when his armor breaks, he becomes immune to damage. So there's lots to this game. It's a really fun game. I'm going to be doing more of these videos, so I hope you all like that video, and we'll come back and watch some more. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Please like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.